I've called you in today to talk about some trouble your daughter has been getting into lately. She has been caught cutting class multiple times and we have found her drinking alcohol on school grounds.
What? That sounds nothing like my daughter. She has been a good student since she started school.
It is common for parents to not be aware of their children's drinking habits. I recently read an article in the Journal of Marriage and the Family by Karen Bogenschneider titled, "Other Teens Drink, But Not My Kid," that stated 1/3 of parents are unaware of their children's drinking habits.
Are you saying I'm not responsibly paying attention to what my kids do? I talk to them all the time about drinking and the dangers it brings.
I'm not saying that at all. The same article actually points out that mothers tend to talk to their children about alcohol problems more than fathers. I am just here to voice my concerns, and I wanted to meet you as parents have a very large influence on their children's drinking habits.
Yes, I am aware of that. I also read an article in the Journal of Marriage and Family by Grace Barnes titled "The Effects of Parenting on the Development of Adolescent Alcohol Misuse," where the study provided evidence that parenting is an important factor in alcohol misuse.
I also read that article. Since you read it, you must be aware that alcohol use increases from 13 to 19, and as your daughter is currently 16, she is in the middle of this increase. Even though males usually engage in heavier drinking during adolescence, your daughter is still at risk.
Yes, I am aware of the risk. Her father had a drinking problem, so I have been careful to talk about the risks with her. Barnes' article pointed out that parental drinking usually decreases family support, which will lead to adolescents drinking, so I have been careful to give her all the support she needs. I do not want her to have a drinking problem like her father.
I am glad we are on the same page with wanting to stop this. I believe you are supporting your daughter sufficiently, but those aren't the only factors influencing her drinking. I am aware that you are a part of the lower socioeconomic class. An article in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior by Susan Ennett titled "Neighborhood Influences on Adolescent Cigarette and Alcohol Use" pointed out that adolescents of lower socioeconomic status were influenced by an increase in peer drinking. So she could be hanging out with the wrong crowd and caving into peer pressure.
That could be the cause. She has been hanging out with a new group of friends lately who seemed like a bad influence. I knew I had a bad feeling about them.
I would suggest you talk to her about these friends. She seems like a really sweet girl and was doing well in her classes up until late.
I will make sure to do that. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
It's what I'm here for. I'll keep an eye on her to make sure she's on the right track at school.
Thank you. I appreciate that.